deal, chat? What's the deal? We are back. Sorry, I'm hiding at the moment, right? Wait, let's see if this works. Did it? Hey, ta-da! We're back. We're back. Back like MJ wearing the 4-5. Kieran in the house. Had the first 3 comments. Kieran was first, second, and third today. Top 3. Hey, Aaron in the house. Beautiful.
Hey, Aaron, where are you?
He's here. Wait, I don't hear this music. Is there music? Oh, there's some music. A drink looking good? Yeah. It's a good drink. We're coming down here, right? Let's get into a breakdown before it moves without us. It's already moving. Daily's bearish, 4-hour bearish, closed below the range. Previous 4-hour, this 4-hour is ending. It's funny how this last hour, the previous 3 hours ranged, all of a sudden this hour drove. So no closures yet on the hourly or the 30, but ooh, all right. Let's look at this. All right, so I think, yeah, we would. Closure, belowsure, over here would be interesting right now. We're on a bearish day. Hold on, we got 2 minutes to look at this, really dissect this. So. Come on, Lee. Come on. New damn arrow. It's 42 for the wick, but what's our target here? Our target is this area, right? So, let's see. 62 pips. These candles have been moving massively. Massively. Yeah, if we're gonna look for buys, our buys will be somewhere above this entire range. I'm probably most likely not looking for buys today. Because right now, to get buys, you need a range 2 breakout that would be above this area here, right? For buys, we need to be above this area. Oh god damn, the Rangers are putting the beats on the Capitals. 4-1. Let's go Rangers. I got you, huh? Y'all thought that was calm, right? Y'all thought that was calm effects over here clapping cheeks. Nuh-uh. Rangers scored, baby. We got a goal. We gotta go. All right, let's see if we can get these 5-minute closures below here. Ideally, we make a range here, a 5-minute range. If we don't, I want to see a top wick on the next 5-minute candle before I get in. If we do get closures below here, if it just drives, then it just drives. Drop a like, sub to the channel if you're new. Turn on your notifications. We'll remind you again in a little bit. Nope, we didn't get a closure below here. But let's see if we can create some kind of range here, and then before we drive. Hmm. 30's coming up. We're 15 minutes into this new hour. This is good. It's coming up here. It's creating a range. I think once we get closures below here, we can start looking for positions. Yeah, chat. If we come up above looks like a good level. So if we come up above this area, yeah, I like this. If we come up above this area, we're gonna look for a fake out. If we start closing above, if we start closing above 1902.41, right, as these bullish candles start coming up here, or as this bullish candle starts coming up here, right, we close above this, and then come back below here, I'm going to look to take these cells down, right, because when we enter this range here, we tend to drive down. Over here, we just cleared it out. Over here, we just drove straight to this area. So we have this as an advantage point. And depending how low we close here, right, this is roughly it's 11 pips to our advantage point, but it's 20 pips to fill the range, and then 60 pips for the target, 65. So we'll see how we start coming up over here. Only if we close above. We need to close above. If we don't, we just start coming back down. I'd love to see a sell below this area, right? I'd love to close here, and then come up, wick, drive down. So that's the way the cookie crumbles. What's the deal, chat? What's going on? What's everyone discussing? We filled up here pretty quickly, almost at 100 likes. Let's get to 200. Stoned as hell. Do we feel bad? Do we congratulate you? Do we get jelly? Peanut butter jelly? Guys like, I'm hungry. Green in the house. Wow. Full house. This guy never misses. Always shows up. Thank you for showing up, Green. Appreciate you. First Asian session here for me. Drop a like, sub to the channel, turn on notifications. This way you know when we're on. And let's keep it rocking. Think we're gonna get some sells tonight? I do. I think so. This is the 30 level, right? We want to close below here, but just on the 5 here, this will be below everything, and we'll be driving. Let's see. Let us see. M today, make all wrong decisions. Well, Igor, change can happen in an instant if you are willing to flip the switch. That's how I quit cigarettes. Afternoon, I guess it is for some of you. How did YN turn out? I don't know. I don't know. When I ask in the interview room, I don't know. Ooh. What's happening in here? If we get a closure below here, I'm just debating on these stops right now, but I'm gonna look for sells off the rip if we close below here. That a guy in my coupe, I don't know. I pulled something today, chat. Pulled my neck. Sound like Mike Tyson. Broke my back. You know what's wrong with it? Yeah. Spinal. What? Oh shit. That's probably gonna be the next soundbite. Spinal. Spinal. Wix, how to learn the strategy that you do is staff free. Yes. Join the Discord, become an active member of the community, ask questions, show up to the live streams to see live examples of executions in front of you and our mindset. And yeah, you don't need to pay for nothing. Right? If you really want to, you'll figure out a way. You'll find a way to. But everything I just listed is probably enough. Just if you took that note, You actually do those things, make them part of your routine, and you'll be fine. How did we join Discord? It's free. Discord's a free server. Pulling your neck's got to be the most. I know I can't turn right. Like I could turn left, but I can't turn right. Right? Like Don. No, Don couldn't turn left. I can turn left. I can't turn right. How long is the market cycle? There's no set time. It's just, you know, world events, everything that's going on. Manages how, determines how money moves, but market cycles, you know, you'll see them every few weeks, every few months. Volume will switch up. You'll get volume during Asian, then you'll get range during Asian, and you'll get volume during pre-London or London, or you'll range through all three sessions, you'll have heavy volume all three sessions. Like markets are unpredictable that way, but typically when that happens, it happens at volume. So if something's happening, it'll stay for a little bit, for a period of time. It's up to you to recognize that the market has now started moving in a different way during the session, right? And you have to realize, you have to live through these market cycles in order not to blow your account eventually when the market does switch up on you and either starts ranging and you're sitting over there trying to trade every single breakout, or, you know, it's just, you have to understand, oh, what the market has just done. What account size growth do you aim for a month? Currently, I'm personally try to aim for around 10% a month. I aim for nothing. My account grows as a byproduct of me showing up and doing this every day. I don't look at it. It just grows, right? It's just the side effect of winning every day. Trust me, stop concentrating on the money and you'll smash goals that you've had for a long time and you'll never even realize you've smashed them. Wix's not joining Discord. Green, you have a active link for the Discord by any chance? Yeah, right? Monetary gains should be just, you know, success should be a side effect of showing up, doing the work every day, and putting yourself in a position to succeed. Right? As long as you do that every day, you'll fucking smash through every goal you've ever had. You'll be upset you had goals because now you need bigger ones, right? So why he's spamming? Because he's a mod, I guess. Yeah, it lets him. Big Sean on him. First time here, looking forward to this. Beautiful. Thank you for joining us. Just don't over leverage. Don't over risk, and you'll be fine. It's a long process. Would you wait until price taps 1907 at 133 before moving down, or would you take sells once price goes down? I'm trying to get used to the market structure test. What you and Don talk about. 1907.33. No, I'm not looking to come up over there. If anything, no, I'm looking for sells. If anything, that would be a range 2 there. Would be a range 2 breakout. We might start heading up. We'll see. What I would do in this case is look at the 5-minute, right? Look at the 5-minute level where we can drive past, right? So below this level, we seem to drive every time we close below, right? We close below right here. Right, we drove down, just filled this. Then, look, we closed below right there. And then we just drove down. Here, you guys see that? Drove down here. So now that we know we can drive below this level, we look at the hourly range, right? We can tell where the hourly range is, how far we can go here, and we have a nice advantage point here, right? To fill this wick here to these candles. If you drop down to the 30, the 15, see, we'll drive to these areas here. You can look for this as targets, and you can jump to the higher time frame and see which areas we've rejected off before to drive down. And you can see that we've rejected here on this wick. Over here, you see these wicks? These areas here are areas where we've grabbed liquidity, and the market's already grabbed liquidity here, right? So if it's already done that here, I can technically utilize this as my stop. We want the market to come back and grab liquidity at areas to create a better stop for us, but at this point I'm fine with this 50 pip stop here, as long as we start closing below here. We already grabbed liquidity there. From once we close below this area, that's our indication that there's enough volume to drive. And how do we know there's volume? The very fact that we closed below means there's enough volume, because before we didn't have enough volume to close below. Now we do. That's your indication that you have enough volume, and that's your indication of direction too. You've closed below now on a bearish day with enough volume, right? So what are you going to do? You're going to fill the higher time frame ranges. Look at this. This is the 5 minute, but the 1 hour wick here. Look. What there? 50 pips, 45. So yeah, there's plenty of opportunity. As long as it prints. What you think about the 30 closure? I like it. We closed below the 30 here, right? Below this area. It's a nice opening too here on the 30, but I personally will not trade it. I really want to break these wicks here. I want to break this low, this 5 minute support. There's a chance we come back up in range here. This is final 30 of the 4 hour. Might end up pulling back for this 4 hour. Look, it's filled a lot of this range, right, on the 4 hour, so we might end up pulling back. If it doesn't pull back, this 4 hour will probably close with no bottom wick and no range for us, right? So taking those things into account, yeah, you could trade the 30 flip here. You could the break of the lows to fill this range, but you're looking at 8 pips, right? With spread maybe 6, 7, right? Is it worth it just to reject here, not having a chance to go break even? I don't know. Let's let it close. Let's be logical. You get a better position once it's giving you an indication, because at any moment it can reject and you'll be so happy that you didn't enter. Wix 9, the Discord is empty at all, bro. There's nothing. What is he doing wrong, chat? Let's help him out. Let's help Vodka Official out. Maybe you had too much vodka. I'm just kidding. Just jokes. What's he doing wrong? Because you're trading on a demo, aka ATD funny money. I love you too. I love you too, Dan C. Thank you for your support. Thank you for contributing to our YouTube algo breaking. Wix, did you hear about Uncle Ted? Wait, is this a new one? Is this going to be a new joke? Or? Thanks, Alex. One day maybe I'll look into it. Right now, this is what we're doing. His friend had car towed, had you running around. How much you pay to get it out? Thank you, Igor Perriman. Wow, been getting a lot of Russians lately, huh? Coming through here. Hey, thank you, Dan C. Top Flight Troll. We appreciate you. I told you. Love everybody here. In Georgian? Oh, you're Georgian. Nice. I live next to Georgia. The state, though. I'm next door to Georgia. You're like official Georgia. That's funny, Nate. You guys think lot size of 0.05 on a 1K account is okay? Yes. Go Caps? No way. Tell me this. Oh, McGregor's at the game. Wow, chat. Look, Lundqvist is at the game. They're showing everybody. That's what I used to love about the Garden. Every time I'd go to the Garden, it was like it's an event, right? It's not like going to see the game. It's an event. It's the same thing in LA when you used to go to the Staples Center. Oh, it's not even the Staples Center no more, right? It's an event. It's like, yeah. In Philly, it's also an event, but typically in Philly, you need bond money after. What do you think about funded accounts with proper risk management? I think nothing is wrong with making money as long as you can make money, right? Like, there's nothing that should be stopping you from opening up as many streams of revenue as possible, because this is life. Shit happens. You never know what can happen, what can go belly up, what can go wrong. But I will not put you down. Is it great to learn trading for new traders to go into the funding program and that's while they're learning and build their mindset? No, terrible idea. But if you can make money, why can't you? Shit, do whatever you want to make money. I think mindset more important or risk management. They go hand in hand, right? Can't do one without the other, so that means right they're just as important. Looks like might flip bullish on what time frame? On the hourly? Yeah, possible. All possible. What's gonna matter is the closures. I'm not gonna lie, I don't like these closures here below here. Might end up moving them. So Because I drew this right here, the cells below the fake out. I drew that before we had this bearish candle, right? As we were coming up rejecting on this initial candle about 20 minutes ago. Then we formed a bearish candle, and then we drove up, broke that. So now this can be considered a support if we come down here. So we'd need to close below this area, and that's not enough range. So I'm gonna remove this. You see? Analysis, same as risk management, is dynamic. Oh. Nothing is static here. With every candle, you get more information printed. You'd be a fool to not use it to your advantage. Oh, just as I say that, coming down here. Not enough range here. Got them liquids. Got them liquidities. How long you been trading? And what is the only advice you can give to a beginner trader? I've been trading for 4 years. A little over 4 years. 4.5. Beginner trader. I've told this to many people. Try to have all your time frames in one direction. As a general rule of thumb. You can deviate from that later on, but overall, generally, in the beginning, try to have all your time frames in the same direction. And tune out the fucking noise, right? Tune out the noise. Not the one from other people, right? The noise in your head, the one that's telling you, oh, take a trade here, buy here. Tune that noise out, right? And bring in logic. Sub them out. Be like, look, you've done fine up until this point, but I'm gonna need you to ride the bench for a little. Well, you know, I'm bringing logic in here. Getting paid. He's the one getting paid here. We have a fake out here on the 5, right? As we were just discussing, but it's not enough range for me to take advantage of yet. 10 pips. We can reject anywhere within here. Ooh, 30 flipping, huh? Let's see, maybe we will have position. Maybe not. Jeff, what up, Jeff? What's the deal? What's the coldest it gets where you live in Celsius? No. It gets freezing here. Like, you don't understand. Sometimes we hit 60. No, we might even hit 55 sometimes. I've seen it at like 50. And yo, the world stops. You have no idea. I'd be having to fly to New York to buy me a bubble jacket. 60s tonight? Honey, book some tickets with JetBlue. We can't wear the red panties tonight. I'm going to New York buying some bubble jackets and fur. Get mad fur. What percent are you up for the month? Like 4, 5? Week month. You look. No, a little over 5%. I mean, we're 2 weeks in, right? Had a big month last month. Fucking, yeah, over 30%. That bubble goose jacket, where I mean that North Face. So we did have, I guess, a little fake out here on the most recent, right? But it's you still have these levels here, and I want to close below them. I don't, you know, this wants to come down. Let it calm down, baby. Calm down, calm down. This, thanks for helping us to learn read charts. Yeah, that's all I can do. I can just guide you, right? Can't trade for you. Can't eat for you. Can't drink for you. Can't trade for you. It's up to you to apply. A bullish fake out entry, we would have to change our bias to bullish. A lot has to happen. 2 a.m. here in Kosovo. Stayed just to say hello, and I hope you have a nice Asian session. Thank you, Luan Kaitazai. Luan Kaitazai. People are singing now. Past BE, finally. You're in a position, Glenn. Somebody give Glenn the meds back. Funded account of 800K from FTMO. It's a great stepping stone to building your own funds. Great. Now just manage it correctly. If not, you could always move to Canada, look for Don, and when you find him, just kidnap the guy. Stop leaking my plans, bruh. Pips, pay my meds. They selling 100K funded accounts for 2 stacks. Notification reminder. I think it's against. Just look out for an M4. There's a lot of M4s around, right? In the big city, there should be a lot of M4s. You traded options? No. Leave Don alone. Yo, Don, if you're creeping, shout out to you. Love you, dog. That'd be a terrible name for a plate, right? No, Jonathan. She really means dawn. What is this music? It's copyright free shit. I said what I said. Not the I said what I said line. Don't do it to him. She did it.
If one of y'all says some silly ass.
Might be a boy. How's Florida going? Just chilling here at the tip of America's dick. You know, just hanging out, hanging here. This was too hard on Jacob this morning. I felt bad. No, I wasn't. Stop it. How are the Hurricanes down there? I don't know. They play in Carolina. No, I mean, we're fine, right? Right? I told you guys before, like, people will fucking leave town, right? Because it's the worst storm of the century every time there's a new storm. And people will, like, evacuate. And then they come back home and, like, maybe a lawn chair flipped over. And then they're walking around with picket signs like, we will rebuild. I'm like, bro, pick up the chair. You know what I mean? But not that bad. Chicken's still running around Miami. Yeah, that's a Miami thing. Yes, we're coming up here. 4 hour. Where we want this 4 hour closure? We want below here, right? We want the 4 hour below 1902.03. Tough here, chat. Very tough. What's your minimum risk to reward you like to use? That's not a concept that we utilize. It's irrelevant. We don't really pay attention to risk to reward. We do what's logical based on the charts, not based on some arbitrary numbers. One question, I saw a play on the candle on the 30-minute, broke my support, but I waited for the candle to close, lost my opportunity. What do you recommend for next trade? Should I sell on break of the low or wait to close the candle and need to apply? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Drop a chart. Drop a chart, describe everything you just described, but show it on the chart. We can discuss your positions. No issue with that. Just drop a chart. You have no trade today, chat? Quite possibly. Wix, can you show our comments on the screen? Why? You have a comment section. That would be redundant. When is there a good time to stop loss trailing? When you have a lot of range, when you're in profit by a lot. That's a hit word. That's a hit record. I think the market's watching your stream. No. Well, at least 500 people are watching it. That's for sure. A minute ago, it was about 500. Would range 2 be 1905 since the five came down, creating a new range? Yeah, that's what I was looking at. But at the moment, like we would need to, yeah, really get some closures above there. And we're going to close bearish on this 4 hour, so we're not going to get any range 2 breakout buys today, right? Unless we actually break the 4 hour highs on the next candle, not just close bullish. But with all this bearish momentum we've had, it's hard for me to say we're going to stop here, as higher time frames dictate we fill this range here. Higher time frames dictate we fill this daily wick, right? So it's not that I believe or I think, I just would have to go with what probability dictates in this situation, and probability dictates that eventually we do come down and close below here, and we have our chance to really bleed onto the keyboard. No, I mean, you're not stuck waiting from this. Like, look at the size of these candles. These range 2s will happen in an hour, right? It could take an hour or two to form a range 2. It could take, 45 minutes, and the market will flip just like that. And you just got to be patient, right? You don't get it this session, you can stay up for London. You can plan New York. Nice, we got to 200 likes real quick. Appreciate that. See if we get to 300. Did you take an education to read charts? No, I'm just a sponge, and I really listened. Like, I zoned in. I really traded. I lost a lot of money trading. I really had to go through getting, to the point of getting sick and tired of my own shit. It's not do as I say. It's really do as I do, right? I've reached what I've done. It's like, I can only tell you from my experience, my perspective. That's not necessarily the right one, but it's the one that I went through, right? So not telling you to do anything here. I'm just opening up the book for you of what I do. But I told this story to chat many times. Like I used to write to people and they would, email them a chart. Is this good? And they'd email me 2 weeks later. Yeah, it's good. 2 weeks. Like, yeah, it's good. That was their reply. Like I done a lot of shit. I drove to Disney to meet somebody that I knew trades and I knew they were gonna be there. Forced them to create time for me. Right? But Don Vo has had a fucking incredible impact on my trading. Right? Just being able to, associate with him and talk to him all the time, and I get a lot of his mindset, a lot more than you guys get on the streams. A lot of that rubs off on me. It's like we'll bounce ideas off each other, and I'll see the way he's thinking, and it's very, very unique. So just be like, you know what? I haven't approached this from this angle before. I like that. So shout out to Don. He's had an immense impact on my trading. You ever hold trade it's overnight? Rarely. I never plan for that. It can happen. It's happened a few times. More likes equals more viewers, yes. And it equals more like-minded viewers, right? YouTube recommends it to people that are like-minded, that watch the same stuff as you, that are interested in the same things as you. So YouTube algo is brilliant in that way, right? You hear that, YouTube? Your algo is great. But in order for us to be able to take advantage of the algo, we have to play by the rules. Right? Drop likes, up to the channel, turn on notifications, and really help yourself. Better yourself. Thank you, Manny. Appreciate that. Would you let Don babysit your kids? Hell to the motherfucking no. I wouldn't let him walk my dog. I got trust issues. I count my money when it comes out the ATM. You guys don't know? Yo, new viewer here. Nice. Drop a like, sub to the channel. THR Evo 8. Nice car. Appreciate you showing up. Yeah. I don't trust the ATM. Four-hour closure here, chat. Ooh, I'm ignoring it here. Where did we close? Did we close below this area? No, we did not. It's below this area, but just clean range here. Yeah, nothing changes here. The 4 hours still closed bear. It didn't close below where we wanted to close. Let's get that out of there. It's still bear, and we still have massive range here on the higher time frame. I know someone was asking me about buys above 1905, and what they would look like is there'd be no buys above 1905. We need to break above this area here, right, at 1904.67. create a resistance and another support, and then if we do that, so you guys see a level right here on the 5. Oh, whoops. You see a level coming across here. We would need to close above it. Such. Oh. And then I will look for some bearish candles to indicate that we've created a resistance here. And once we start breaking above that resistance, then I'll look to mirror this whole range. Right? First, we need to come up there and create a resistance and then a support that we can drive off of. Then we'll create another range that we can trade off of. We just don't have that info printed on the charts yet. Hey, yo, mechanic, fix this chart, man. Close below both. Just thinking about where we can fake out here if we do. Let's go Rangers. Need that range too, so not to get faked out. Yes. What about the original fake out? No bueno at the moment. And what time frame you need to make support and resistance? It really won't matter as long as we start tapping the right levels, right? We got to come up above this area. We got to reject above it, come down to these areas, right? Grab some liquidity as we've done here previously, right here. And then start closing back above it and then drive up. If the higher the time frame, the better it is, but realistically, I want all the time frames to fall in line, right? GJ sell?
It's definitely a no for me, dog.
Creates 5-minute range before it closes above. Would you still take range 2s? Yeah, it depended on how it forms. Yeah. I just might take it off the rip instead of waiting for the range to form, since it would already have one formed. Daily might flip bullish, yes. But until we break that high and we close the daily below range here, until we break the previous daily high, I would say the daily is still bearish. What will happen if you start streaming New York Yankee sessions? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. If I start streaming New York sessions, it's probably because Don's on vacation. So what will happen? I don't know. Probably we'll get a really burnt, suntan Vietnamese guy holding the New York streams once he comes back. Crispy Don. You do this full time? I do this as my main source of income. Get crispy. Get crispy. Ooh, fighting with the gloves on. Long you been training for? Just tuned in. What up, K0 Plays? Drop a like, sub to the channel. Been doing this for 4 years. 3 of them, we've been on live streams. 4.5 years. I don't know what ES futures are. Is it similar in your experience? I have no experience in that. Sorry, Colin. Ask the chat. You got the least toxic community in the entire industry. So really ask them, they'll help you. Makes perfect sense. Do you have any specific levels you want the 5 minutes tap before moving up? Yeah, I want us to close above 1904, and then I want to come back down to tap around 1902, and then I want to close back above the level that's going to be created once you close above here, right? That was created before you grab liquidity at 1902. And then once you come back, close above, then we can start thinking about the move up. Is the paid Discord server the same server? Do I get an invite later? Just got the paid signals. You'll get it. You know what? Yo, Don's having too much free time. DM right now. DM Don and tell him, yo, you got the signals. When do you get paid? I mean, when do you get access? When do you get paid? You get paid when you get access. What made you get into trading? One of the kids that worked for me quit and told me this is what he's going to do full time. And I was like, huh, you're going to quit on me? You don't quit on me. I quit on you. You're fired. No, just kidding. But that was it. I was like, really? Show me what you're doing. Why are you quitting? Right? And he showed me, and that's what got me into trading. Is he doing good? I hope he is. He's all right. Yeah, not doing bad, I guess. Shows up here from time to time. Shout him out from time to time. Hasn't been here in a few months. First time I heard your story with effects. Tell us more. You know what? HGB, I think Marcos took that podcast down. R2BO, range 2 breakouts. So this is where the higher time frame would be a range 2 breakout. Would be a little lower, but on the 5, I'd be comfortable above there. For now, right? Obviously, we're most likely not driving up another 100 pips in the next 45 minutes. But for now, this is where we're at. I'm just looking to take advantage of, or looking to see where we can take advantage of some sells here. To see some higher time frames start closing in our direction. I'm looking at some sells below here. If we can fake out, come back down below here. Let me. Let's see. Can you give us some tips to trade the 5-minute? Before you get to the 5-minute, do a top-down analysis. Dun, dun, dun. Looking at this level here. Okay. Yeah, a lot needs to happen for us to come back down. For real though, no trouble. Shout out to Don at Wix. Was sat in university not liking what I was doing. Went to every stream since November. Master strategy, learning every day. Been profitable. That's a fucking W.
Wow, I feel good.
You know what I'm saying? It's a W. We see your huge biceps. Yeah, you gotta put in the work. Putting in the work is part of putting yourself, you know, in the most optimal position to succeed. Place yourself where good luck can find you, right? If you don't put yourself into a position where good luck can find you, or where you can take advantage of a lucky opportunity, ain't gonna happen. Luck doesn't just happen. You have to put yourself in those positions, into those situations. Thank you, Green. I know, appreciate it. You know what? About 2 minutes ago, I was thinking of flipping to side B just so you don't get a chance to say that, and I didn't do it. And now you got a chance to say that. Fuck. I had this pre-planned and it fucked up. Would you say the playbook is a good place to start learning your guy style? Yes. It's honestly, the playbook is really one you have to understand what's going on, and then just look at the playbook. You believe in manifestation? I mean, it depends what manifestation means, right? But you have to do shit, right? You can manifest things, but you have to work towards them. It just doesn't drop in your lap. I believe in manifestation. I also believe that people's interpretation of the concept of manifestation is wrong. I think people are, for the most part, severely disillusioned about how life works. There's nothing wrong with that, but there's wrong with not being open to the fact that you don't know everything. It's your ego. It's your, me? How could I not know everything? I'm an adult, right? It's because it's been a long time since somebody told you what to do, right? And you're not used to it, or since someone's corrected you. I love criticism. Criticize me. I'll know what to look for and where I can tweak myself in order to not be criticized in that manner anymore. I'm growing from your criticism. In what way do you think people are disillusioned how life works? I think people have been conditioned. Just my own personal perspective, right? People have been conditioned to think that it'll be all right and you'll be taken care of, and someone somewhere will help you. Someone somewhere helps you. Consider yourself lucky. Say your blessings and continue to work, because it's not how life works. Put in the work, right? Yeah, this is a good one, Chad. Hold on, I don't know if it's the volume on. Yeah. Right? This was a talent and timing. The intersection of those three things. I don't know how to make this louder. Put in the hard work. You gotta have some talent and timing at one point. There we go. Combined with everything that you're doing, and that's when you get lucky. We always say you put yourself yourself in a position where good luck can find you. Good luck is at the intersection of three things. Luck comes from hard work, your talent, and timing. The intersection of those three things brings luck. You got to put in the hard work, you got to have some talent, and timing at one point will fall in line with everything that you're doing, and that's how you get lucky. Right, chat? That's my opinion on things. Couldn't hear it. Well, hey Aaron, go to my YouTube channel, go to the shorts, and look at all the shorts. Or go to my Instagram. Follow me on IG, and yo, go like my content. I haven't dropped anything on IG in a little while, but I got so much content that I haven't done anything with it. Chat, I've been meaning to ask you, please, yo, if anyone's a regular here and does editing. I know I had a few people message me and I never even got back to them. I just looked at their stuff. But please drop me your stuff. See what kind of reels something similar to what I just showed you. For reels, for shorts, for positions that we take on here. Right. Follow you on IG. Follow back. Follow back, youngin. Whoop, whoop. Follow back, youngin. Whoop, whoop. Asian be barn. So I don't know. Go watch American Idol. I don't know what's on right now. Why do I love curly-haired women so much? You must have a fetish. I'm new here, and I was wondering when you use your rule on the chart horizontally, what information do you look out? Wait, when you... Jonathan, can you... New here, and I was wondering when you use your rule on the chart horizontally, what information do you look out for? When I draw this line, I look to see at a rejection or possible drive from this area previously. Right, and previously we've closed below here, right, and we drove down. So if we can do that again, just repeat what the market has done in the past, I'll be very pleased. But if it doesn't happen, I shall not be disappointed. Matter of fact, it will be completely irrelevant and will not make it to in my memory to my next joint. Wow. 560 came out tonight. I think we had like 590 yesterday. Nice, not bad. It's good. We're averaging between 550 and 600 for the evening. Right? Who knew? Like that I thought those were good numbers for New York session. Shit, New York's fucking almost hit 3K this morning, right? That was 2.9K. We were like 20 away from 3K. Alright, where are we at right now? Where do we reject? A good level here. What is this? 15, 30. 30 closed bull just now, right? Yeah, strong. We need... So the 4 hours respected here. If we start coming back down here and the 4 hour flips anytime before 1 a.m. Eastern, Buy, 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 buy. Don't look good. Key here is to figure out where it would make sense to be in. I was looking at this area, but I don't know if I like it because we are so bullish on the higher time frames, right? What would our stops be here if we do get in? So if this 5 minute and 3 minutes closes bear here the way it is right now, our stops are pretty solid here, right? We've got pretty decent stuff. If we do close here, if we don't drop, oh, there it goes. So about 18 pips, 19 pips, those were solid stops. But I need a closure. Let's see how this drives here. Let's see what happens. Because what we don't want is the respect of this area, right? If we respect this area at 1902.5, we are probably going to look for something like this or something like this and start coming back up, right? So if it respects this area here, we're going to come back up. If it closes below, we're looking for areas for entries. 3 minutes here, chat. See. So the hourly might flip here. The 30's coming back below range, but the 30 might flip here just as well too, right? We need some closures. Chat, we got 2 minutes. Give me a sec. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Wow, 4-3 here. All right. Got a minute here. Don't forget it's creating a bottom wick on the current new 30. Yeah. But then if it's really doing that, it'll probably respect this level. I think if it closes below it, it's more likely that the 1 hour is flipping to come down here. This 1 hour closure is key as well, right? So you don't just FOMO into a position and just, you know, just dive in head first. You know, gotta be logical. Alright, getting a closure here, chat. See? Ugly ass range. Never broke the 4 hour high. You guys see this came up, never broke it. Respect it. If it flips here, it's gonna fill the 4 hours down. If it doesn't flip here, and by London we close at 1 a.m. bullish, but below here, I would say you're still coming down for the rest of London. Close above here, then you might see it push up. Previous 30 could be the top wick of the 4 hour. It's not, oh, it could be this, could be that. Yeah, it's just let it print. If you're not sure, zoom out, let it print. If you have a plan, look into the smaller time frame, see where your plan can be executed up to smaller time frame. Wow, look at this rejection. Hasn't broken the 5 high, right? 15 flipped. 30 flipped. If price closes above 1905, would you take now that it's made a low? No, I want it to close back. I want it to close above 1905 and come back down, not play around this range. It hasn't gotten to 1905 yet. Never got a chance to reject there. I want it to get there or close above 1905 and then come back into this range and grab liquidity between 1902 and 1905 to drive up. So we still need stuff printed. GA thoughts?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Vince, good night. Appreciate you for coming through. No, I'm just kidding. We want Wix FX. It's just we don't trade GA, so we're not gonna look at it. We're not gonna jump charts. That's all we do. We do gold. This is why people are here. This is why I'm here. So I'm not just gonna, you know, start discussing American history or whatever, or GA, just other shit. You know, with all due respect, though. Really new to trading. What is your strategy on this? If I could tell it to you in just one simple answer, my strategy wouldn't be worth shit, right? There's so many nuances, so many layers, so many levels that you would really need to keep showing up here. And Jeff, believe me, within the last 3 years, there have been so many people, hundreds, that show up here and say, hey, I'm new here. And then 5, 6 weeks later, they're like, wow, I'm really falling in line with everything you guys are doing. So if I was going to give you advice, it would be just keep showing up, try to emulate our best qualities and get rid of our worst qualities and make this your own. Help yourself. Really help yourself, because we're making this available for you. Signing out, Wix. Later, Leon. Appreciate you. Drop a like, sub to the channel before you leave. See you on Don's stream? Yes, absolutely. People trade the most crazy exotic pairs. They trade 100 times a day. Like, it's really up to you how simple or how difficult you want to make this. American history random, but good one, yeah. And gang, oh nice, keep showing up is the key. Thank you, man. Great channel, new subscriber now. Awesome. We are live every single weekday, Monday through Thursday. Do not show up on Friday if you live anywhere where I live, anywhere near me, right? Because our Friday is Asian Saturday. So 8 p.m. Eastern on Friday. It's morning, Saturday morning in Asia, and there's no markets open. So Monday through Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We are live here on YouTube every single day. Buffet. Ooh, moving on up, re-breaking highs. So we can say this is range 1 over here, right? Or is it? Right? Because maybe the 30, I guess. Oof, moving on up here. 940. What happened last time we rejected here? We came up here, bottom wick on the next candle. Look, we tend to drive up. So where can we emulate that here? for this level to be right there. Right. So this level I'll consider solid for London as well if we never break it before London. If we do break it before London, then you'll have new ranges formed between now and pre-London and 1 a.m. Eastern. And the key is going to be here in the 4-hour close, and if this 4-hour will respect... Oh, we broke the previous 4-hour high. That's nice. This is nice. So this is an extra confirmation that we had enough volume to break that, right? That previous resistance here. Now, if we broke that level and we close above the level we just marked off here on the 5, this is very nice. We will look for position. Self-control, yeah. I mean, we can put it into many different, we can articulate it, the concept, in many different ways, but it doesn't change the fact that you have to keep your ego in check. You have to control yourself. Love you. Yeah, Wix 10's gonna sleep. No buys, Wix? No, we need to, look, buys above closure. What do you think the bottom wick for the current 4-hour needs to create a bottom wick before driving up? No, not necessarily. We already broke the previous 4-hour high. We can just take bullish closures once we start coming up above our 5-minute levels. We don't really need that 4-hour bottom wick. Not necessary. There we go, 1905. Yeah, but we need to go above there. Question for hedging: are you supposed to place the opposite position bigger than you first? Have no idea. I've never hedged in my life. Some gold locks for theme purposes.
How about no?
I joined slightly late. Any trades taken so far? No, not yet. When should we buy or sell? When you should buy or sell, when you feel comfortable, when it's your position, when you've planned out your entry and exit and your risk management. Hedge so you can live to tell the story. Or I'm good. For takeout to be valid, you'd have to call Chinese 10 minutes in advance. No, I'm kidding. For a fake out to be valid, in your opinion, does there have to be a closure or that range and a break back in, or does price tapping it and coming back out? No, it has to close above and then come back in. And a lot of the times you'll see it as a fake out on one time frame and as an onion on a higher time frame, because when you see this print, right? When you see these things print on the 5-minute, right? Okay, you see this printed on the 5-minute. See, it's fake out coming back in range. Like closed up, came back down, fake out, right? And then you take the position here. Right, but on the higher time frame, on the hourly or the 30, it's typically just the top wick here, and then the drive down. So this is what, right? This right here are 15-minute candles. You have these 4 15-minute candles that are the hourly, which start right here, drive up, create a top wick right here, and then flip, drive down. So on the hourly, you might have a respect of the range of that zone, which is an onion here, or on the small time frame, it'll also be a fake out. So this is how you want your time frames to fall in line with each other and tell a very, very convincing story, right? As of now, we have 10-15 minutes on this stream. If nothing happens, we'll call it. I think 10:05 is my cutoff time. If we come down close below here, I'll look for a fake out sell. We didn't even mark that up, sorry. If we don't, and it doesn't look like we're going to, right? Because the hourlies have all broken, then we're gonna look for some bullish movement. Because this hourly closes bull here, right? In about 10 minutes, you would have to break its lows in order to be considered valid. Awesome. Those onion and celery means. Go get the playbook. Download the playbook and it's in there. The Rangers win. I missed the ending. I was watching 3 minutes left. It was 4-3. They win. Anybody know? If you're upping lot size on a hedge counter trade opposite a position, you're already in, and then the market turns back, turns around. The bigger position will cause even bigger drawdown. I don't know. 5-3, we won. Beautiful. Nice. Thanks for the good news, Eric. It's a big one. I think Kane scored. Needed that one. Needed that one. What do we have coming up now? College basketball? No, I don't want to see this. Oh, NIT basketball? I definitely don't want to watch this. Who the fuck watches NIT? Did you guys see this? North Carolina, the Tar Heels, they declined the invitation to the NIT. They're like, no, I'm not playing that shit. You go play in the playground, in the sandbox. Bucks Suns, where? NBA TV? Yeah, they're about to start. We got Nuggets Raptors on there right now. Oh, damn. Good game, huh? Raptors gave it to the Nuggets. Looking like a no trade night? Yeah, bro. KD playing? I don't know. They're not out yet. There's still the first game going on. Playbook on the Controller Effects website. Right there. Green just posted. Right there. See right above your question? It says controllereffects.com, the link, and then it says download the playbook. It's free. Life is perceptive, or perspective, or perspirational. Life is definitely perspirational. Get sweaty as hell. Right? The key is not to sweat the petty stuff, and don't pet the sweaty stuff, and you guys will be all good. It's free and they have it in white and dark mode. That's right. Printer friendly. Leave any trades open over London overnight? No. It's happened, but I try not to. I like managing my trades. But it does happen from time to time, very rarely. Say don't pet this. I said Don't sweat the petty stuff and don't pet the sweaty stuff. Trade London at all? Very rarely. Like sometimes Don will hit me up at like 2:30. Be like, yo, you watching gold? No, not really. I don't. Still going? I know he played dead. I killed that mosquito and he played dead. I went away. I'm out of here, or Tish to wipe him off, and he was gone. Don't sweat the small stuff. It's all small stuff. I read that book, Colin. I think I have that book somewhere. Someone gave it to me for my birthday. It's all small stuff or something like that. The hourly closes bullish, but respecting resistance. Will you still take buys above 1905.5? Yes. Once we start coming up there, yes. I know you. Where was the kids? They in the other room right now. They're all laying down in bed waiting for me to come over there. Give them a back rub. Give them a foot rub. And then read them a bedtime story or poem. You know me, I be going over there and just looking through my Tales from the Crypt library and be like, all right, which story is good here? Ooh, Candyman. What do you like about Don's trading style, mindset? Short. What do you professionally admire about him? That he could give a fuck less about what you think. It's just he's confident what he knows. That's good. What I like about him that's not his fault is just his way of thinking. Like, right? You know, some people have tunnel thinking, not tunnel vision, but tunnel thinking, right? It's hard for them to think outside the box, and it's not that he thinks outside the box. A lot of people can think outside the box, but the way he's wired, the exact direction he takes, the way he processes information is very unique, and I find it very beneficial to me when I want to, when I want to hear a different opinion, or when I want to hear an opinion on a specific matter. But he has no control over that. It's just he's wired like that. That's how he naturally processes information, right? You'll bump into people like that in your life, that they process information completely different, and you see where you can utilize that. $9.55. Reads them the playbook word. Be reading them stories from the charts, tales from the charts. It was a cold Wednesday morning. Thought trading I'd try. I pressed to sell, but the market went buy. And then my kids go, oh, what happened next, Daddy? And I'd be like, we smacked that bit. No, I'm just kidding. Oh yeah, the track. I'm sorry, the track. You guys are right. Absolutely. That's it. That's our session, chat. We're stuck in this barcoding range. And as I say that, we're going to drive fucking million pips up right now. Right? Who's in buys right now? Turn that down a little. Who's in these massive buys right now? We're gonna be driving around town, windows down with this beat blasting. Straight cheese, dog. Royalty free banger. Yeah, homie with freestyle like way too long, but it was dope. Yeah. Yeah, it's on the same level, Green. Thought that was legit. Yeah, except it's flipping bearish now. No, that wasn't legit. Oh, shit. Whoops. That was the wrong color. This one's legit right here. Yo, can you wipe your keyboard? Turning red. Chat, what would you do if you seen this? Who are you calling? Your friends? The broker? Your parents? God? Who are you calling if you see this? Calling 911. Just activated everyone's FOMO. Look, chat, we've just ranged here for the last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 5-minute candles, right? That's 12 5-minute candles. That's exactly 1 hour. For the last 60 minutes, we have ranged here. We're at the same price that we were an hour ago. All right, chat. I think we're going to call it a stream here. It's 10 o'clock. We're not breaking out. We're ranging here. If we do break out, I'm going to need another level formed. Yeah, that's our session for the evening. As always, I'm very appreciative of all you showing up, and because to me, that means, you know, there's some value here. And if there's value and people are, you know, are sponges and they're enjoying this and they keep showing up, I'm going to keep showing up. Yes, absolutely. Thank you for showing up, Jay Good. I see you here all the time. Yes, a lot of loyal ones, a lot of real ones here. And I appreciate all you guys, right? Kay, Green, Mods. Thank you so much, Kieran. I think Kieran was first today. Always a pleasure. Tomorrow, 8 p.m., I'll be there off stream entry levels. If we close above, these levels are still valid here, 1905.54, but I'd want a closure above them and the break back into the range. Closure above. Wait. Closure above, break into the range. Right. Back down. Grab some liquidity. And then start coming back up. And as we start coming back up, right, anything above these areas right here. Sorry, those are fat candles, juice head candles. They be hitting jam. Right, as we start closing above this area, boom, next candle here, you could start preparing for a trade, because to the left, if you guys look, there's nothing but clean range to these areas, right? Right. So, chat, that's the way the cookie crumbles. That's our session for tonight. Look at that, we're coming back. So yeah, just ranging here. Not much excitement, but we did have a good conversation. We laughed, we cried, we held hands. We saved some accounts. Tomorrow, look at this way. Tomorrow you get to approach the market with a bigger account. Or with the same account, not less, with the same amount of money. 100% weak. It's only Tuesday, dog. Only Tuesday. All right. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. Thank you for showing up. Tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, be here. And 6:30 a.m., be on Donvo's stream. We'll be there live. 6:30 a.m. till 10 Eastern, live on YouTube. I will see you guys then. All right. Have a good night, everybody.